Stroud out of the gun here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The Texans send the punter out as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
That's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I have to think that when that ball was tipped in the air, the guys on defense, their hopes started rising. They were looking for a big play, something that would change the momentum of the game and get it moving back in their direction because they've struggled slowing down this team here in the first half.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Come on.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panthers go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football.
And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half of their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. That puts them in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Now Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 8 yards out. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Texans 21, Lions nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First down, Detroit.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and 3. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
First down, Lions.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
32 yards.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
And that flag accepted.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
A first down run, good for about 3. Second and 7 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here's a second and 7. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
to throw here. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. Gun. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their step.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
First down 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in your podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Caleb Farley there on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On the set.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 5.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Stroud to throw it.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Brings up third down.
On the jump.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 43. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day around the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
70 Timberwolves.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready.
2nd and 9.
Viking 18.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
The battle in the trenches, never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Go.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Dameon Pierce.
His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Score Texans 28, Lions 14. Naomi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw here. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. He'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
145 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Go!
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL?
Let's go now.
The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Houston, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis.